Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Chris Nelson once again. I didn't want to make that video go longer, so this is part two to the story. Um, so I was nervous. I was nervous, a lot nervous. Not too much, but I was nervous, and my professionalism was like, "Yo, relax, you got this," and my nervousness was like, "Yo, don't fuck this up." You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck up the words. Don't fuck up the words and shit, Chris. You know what I'm saying? And at the church this past Wednesday in media, I had to really, bring it. It was at his memorial service was at Second Baptist Church in media, so I had to really, just really take my time. I had to pray. Anytime I go to the show, I pray. Anytime I go to a professional setting, or if I'm going to church, the place and where I pray. You know what I'm saying? That's what helps me out. People got their own methods of doing things. I meditate, I manifest, I pray, I talk to the Most High, I talk to the angels and ancestors in my life. I talk to my higher self. I also talk, just to the spirit. You know what I'm saying? To the Most High Spirit, the Creator in my life. So, yeah, and it worked for me. Everybody has their own methods. I have my methods, so. Um, yeah, I just went to a quiet place, and also the full moon energy was around during Juneteenth, and now I think also the new moon. I think also the new moon energy was around too. So I was basically manifesting all those things too. I'm constantly praying. I'm constantly talking. I'm constantly manifesting. I'm constantly, just speaking to the Most High, speaking to Creator in my life. You know, so I prayed and executed. I had a sheet of paper, I was looking at that Miss Robin gave to me to read as I was singing, and she was like, sing Chris, sing in your own way. Don't try to sing like uh, the person who made transition, but sing in your own way. So I did, and I practiced and practiced and practiced on the notes, practiced on my highs, on my lows, my bass, I'm a first tenor, so I practice on my tenor voice, my bass voice, and also my alto and my head voice, my soprano head voice, which is called falsetto. I practice on that. Um, that Saturday before, I was practicing and singing, and also had to play other songs, and two besides playing two songs like Sovereign and His Eyes on a Sparrow. Fast forward from Saturday on the 21st of June to June 25th, that Wednesday, I just sung. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, I chilled, relaxed, went to work, and then that Friday, I went to another Celebration of Life service. This time was for a friend of mine, one of my musician friends. His father made transition on Father's Day, and so they asked me a week, that Sunday on, last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but not this Sunday, but not today, but last Sunday, I believe on the 22nd, he asked me to sing, and I said absolutely, because I reached out to him and said let him know I love him, and just I'll be there for him. So yeah, I did His Eyes on a Sparrow on Friday, on the 27th of June. And then on the 28th of June, I went to another Celebration of Life service. and I didn't sing, but I didn't sing as far as being a solo, or singing the choir. I just sung in the background in the pew at the church. And my neighborhood uncle, he had a great send-off. The same way as my friends, my brother, his father was like an uncle to me, or a father to me, or a grandfather to me. You remember my grandfather that the day prior. And I also went to my friend's father's barbecue, celebrating his life yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Because they switched it from the repast from Friday to Saturday, which was yesterday on the 28th of June. And then today, I went to play and sing at church today, sing and play. And I testified this very situation. I testified what I'm saying to you right now. So the Most High brought me into a tour, a Celebration of Life tour. Went to a lot of different Celebration of Life services of close people, family members, neighborhood people that I grew up with, I've seen, I connected with, and also people I saw in my teens to my early 20s to now. You know what I'm saying? A person, you know what I mean? So 3 of them I grew up with. Well, I didn't grow up with, but I grew up. They knew me for a long time, and I know them for a very, very long time. And I just gotten to know one of my neighborhood uncles later in his life. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years before he made transition this year. And, you know, yeah. He was a devoted husband to his wife. His wife is fighting kidney disease, and but she orchestrated everything together for her husband to have a great send off. And trust me, it was a great send off. It was a wonderful, great send off. But the whole week, you know, I was pretty much on tour. I'm joking like that, you know what I'm saying, because the Most High Creator, He's it or she or the Spirit is very funny, you know what I'm saying. You know, it put me on tour just to sing or sing and play or play the service or just whatever. And like I said, today, Sunday, the 29th of June, I went to church and play. I went to work and play, you know what I'm saying, play and sing and play the whole service. And I testified about the Celebration of Life tour that the Most High gave me to do. In the midst of all that, I found out other people made transition. And it's like, wow, I have to go to all these different Celebration of Life services. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't say it in the first video, but I'm saying it in this video. So the name of this whole video, both videos, is called Celebration of Life Tour. Yeah, so but I'm glad that I was able to do those things. I'm glad that I was able to sing for those families. I'm not happy. I'm not bitter. I'm not smiling in a way that's negative. Of course, you know, you don't want to do those things. It's like it makes no sense to me to do these things. But back to back, you know, 4 places to go, and then playing at a regular service. You know, nobody's ancestors, you know, but playing for these ancestors, for their families, is a blessing to be called upon. You know, and a lot of times I've looked over, even when I've done some things for other folks, you know, I get looked over by this and the third, and I just say, okay, cool, whatever. You know what I mean? A lot of times I've actually played. I've done this before. I didn't call it the Celebration of Life tour, Celebration of Life Services tour. I just did what I was asked to do by the families who asked me to play and sing for them, or just sing for them, or play. You know, I get hired to do so many things. You know what I'm saying? But this tour that I was on, it was free. I didn't ask for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much understood or overstood the assignment that the Most High gave me. So the Most High Creator told me, Chris, I'm going to condition your voice, because I've been complaining about my voice a lot. You know, I love my voice, you know what I'm saying, but there's times I don't have time to practice on my voice as I wish to. I'm always running around. I'm always running a business. I'm always working regular jobs. I'm always doing this and the third. Life be lifing, so I'm gonna get a chance to really practice as I wish to. So the time for me to perform, I just go by memory, I go by what I can do, my ability, and I don't hit certain notes that I want to hit because I didn't practice those notes. I didn't practice, really fully practice. But on this tour, I had to relearn some stuff and remember what I used to do as an artist when I was coming up and grinding it out when I was in school, Temple University. Basically, when I was in school all my life, all the way from grade school to graduating from Temple University in 2009. I used to go to different open mics, and practice every single day. Practice performing. I used to practice with choirs. I used to practice by myself. I used to go to different places on campus, on the main campus at Temple University, and practice there. Saying that there are times I had no keyboards in my life. I would go to places like First Baptist Church on Board, and I had the key to the church because a long time ago my grandfather, Reverend Battle, he was the interim pastor of the church. So he gave me the keys to the church to practice there because we didn't have no piano at the house. So I had to work my way up to buy pianos, buy keyboards and shit like that. Either my grandfather got it for me or I got it for myself, and saved up a lot of money. And, got blessed over the years to do that. So it was a whole lot. It was a whole lot to really take care of and to deal with and to learn and to grow and to thrive and fish and hunt. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. So yeah. But nowadays I don't get a chance to do that. You know what I'm saying? I work. I bust my ass, and I do what I need to do as a person, as a man, and I run my business my own kind of way. I don't allow anybody to rush my process. You know what I'm saying, and I said in other videos to don't allow anybody to rush your process, because I don't. I mean, I run at my own pace. I got a lot of projects I'm working on at the same time. Me doing this Celebration of Life tour that just ended today. It was no Celebration of Life today in terms of service. It's regular church service, so it really ended yesterday. But well, actually on Friday. But the point I'm trying to make is, the Most High got me on this tour for a reason. For 4 days straight, 4 different days, not straight, but 4 different days from Saturday up to now. You know what I'm saying? And of course I played last Sunday too as well. So that counts for something. I was basically on a week tour. You know what I'm saying? On a week tour, playing at 2 different church services. In media and singing in media, singing in Kennedy Square, singing in Philadelphia, just doing my thing. And each time people I was appreciative of my gift that I gave to them, and I was appreciative that they asked me to sing for them, for their family. So absolutely, you sing for family, you perform for family, you do what you have to do or what you're asked to do. I don't have to do anything, but I was honored that they asked me to sing for them. I was honored that they asked me to play and sing or just play. Same way I'm honored to actually to play at 2 different churches, and I'm also able to do what I need to do too, working with people with special needs and run a business. So, but yeah, I wanted to say that I just wanted to really share this with you guys. Open up more about my life, not too much, but just enough that who I am. I'm a musician, an artist who loves people. I love everybody that loves themselves. I love people who don't love themselves, but I just love from afar. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather everybody just be yourselves. Just be yourself. And I want to encourage everybody to find your passion. You know what I'm saying, and allow the Most High to drive. I'm saying you drive with the Most High or whoever you serve. If you call him God, or you call him Buddha, whatever you serve, whatever fits you, whatever works for you, do that. I'm saying as long as if it's positive, if it's helping you, if it's guiding your life to be a better human being, just do that. I encourage everybody, whoever you serve, whoever you worship, whoever you believe in, whoever you know, whoever you talk to, what kind of spirit you do, if it's a positive spirit, I encourage you guys to lean on that and to allow the Most High, allow the Creator in your life, the universe, to really guide your life like I do. I'm saying? So yeah, the universe, the creator, the Most High, um, the angels, the ancestors was guiding me all through the week, from last Saturday on the 22nd to now the 29th of June. And yeah, it's been a blessed, wonderful June, wonderful month of June, and I love it. I love it. I love it. 2025, y'all. We're going through some trying, crazy times. Okay, people are dropping like people are becoming ancestors left and right. You know what I'm saying? So I would encourage everybody to say I love you. Tell your neighbors, tell your family members, tell your friends, call your people, call your workers, call everybody that you work with or you connect with or you haven't talked to in such a long time. I encourage everybody to, say I love you. Call people and say I love you. Even the ones that you can, even the ones that you despise, you can't stand, you don't like, or you haven't seen for a while. I encourage you guys to really say to each other, I love you. I ran into somebody I haven't seen in quite some time, and he was acting weird, and I was acting weird and stuff like that. He was telling me stories about childhood, this and the third, and I said the same things, and I'm not gonna go into details, but I just told him at the end of the day I love him. I wish him blessings, and he was angry about something, I was angry about something. It's just stupid things, and today was a crazy day. Today was a crazy, trying, but also loving, caring, productive, all in one day. What they call the devil, the energy can go left and right. I'm saying, so I'm learning how to protect my energy. I'm saying, like I said in the other video last week, during Juneteenth week, or the weekend. I want to encourage everybody to protect your energy. I'm saying, what they call the devil, the energy, the negative energy, the devil, or whatever you want to say. Yeah, it's gonna try you. All these different things is gonna try you. Life do be lifing. Life do be lifing, y'all. Life do be lifing. But I also want to say to y'all, and I'm gonna go here in this video. I want to encourage you guys to do your thing. Meditate, manifest, pray, talk to your Creator, talk to the Most High, talk to the universe, talk to your angels, your ancestors, your higher self. Talk to your Rishas, talk to the Shun gods, talk to God, whoever or whatever you desire to have in your life that's spiritual in your life. I encourage you guys to have a spiritual life and live life abundantly. Live your life, live it up, live accordingly, live on purpose, and don't allow anybody to destroy your peace, to disturb your peace. You know what I'm saying? You must guard your spirit, guard your energy, guard your life. You know what I'm saying? People don't care. Like I said, like I said during Juneteenth week, these young people don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck about nothing but themselves. They think they own the world, and they think that everything revolves around them. And I think certain things is rightfully so. They have anger. Young people, especially in the city or whatever in the city or the suburbs or the rural areas or the suburban areas, whatever like that, urban areas, whatever. All these young people got, anger issues, man. And like I said before, we dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? Gen X and Gen Z, Gen X and millennials, we dropped the ball. We dropped the ball, y'all. We dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, because a lot of times, us, we didn't want to, we had to get ass whoopings. We got ass whoopings and shit. And some people in our generations, got their ass whooped, but they still act the fool. Every generation that goes through that. Every generation has people who act foolish, knuckleheads. Every generation, every single generation, from back in the day, way back in the day, up to now. Every single generation got their foolish people in their families, or in their neighborhoods and shit, or in the classroom at school, or on the basketball court, or in music, or whatever, whatever job, whatever career. Everybody has their own assholes. Everybody has their own foolish people who act stupid for no fucking reason. So yeah, I just encourage you guys to really, guard your energy, man. Guard your energy, guard your life. Watch, you know what I'm saying? Watch these people, man. Don't let Donald Trump, don't let these Republicans or Democrats, don't let these people who think they got power over us to run your lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people, within the industry of the music industry, or within the sports industry, or sports entertainment industry, or within corporations, don't let anybody ruin your life. Live your life. If you're an employee, or if you're an employer, or if you're activist like I am, if you are entrepreneur like myself, or if you're a musician or artist, if you're a sports person, if you are athlete, you know what I'm saying? If you are a business owner, like myself, again, you own land, guard yourself, guard your life, guard what's yours. You know what I'm saying? All of us, I'm gonna go off this phone. All of us, we're here on purpose. Okay? We're born, and we're living in the dash, as they say, living in the dash in the moment. And we're gonna leave here and become ancestors someday. So while we're here, while we are here, I encourage you all to live your life abundantly, with love, compassion, and yes, protect yourself. If you need to protect yourself, do that. But live on purpose. Live in purpose and live on purpose. And don't fear anything. Because the Most High never give us the spirit of fear. Okay? And also, don't let a temporary setback to be your permanent defeat. All right? Live on purpose. Turn those things as negative into positive. All right? So, all right, y'all. This is Chris Nelson. That's my testimony, I guess. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I wish you guys blessings. Let's have a good work week. Let's do our thing. And peace. Happy Juneteenth. Late Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day. Happy new month coming up in 2 days or tomorrow. And happy Sunday and happy Monday, y'all. Stay strong. Enjoy your weekend. Stay cool. And live on purpose. Live in purpose and live on purpose. Live in purpose. On purpose. Live abundance and love and peace and happiness and strength and power. Okay, I pray for all y'all to live an abundant life. Live your life. Love and respect. Stay strong and be unapologetically black. Be unapologetically yourself. And do yourself. Do your thing. Love y'all. Peace.